Alright, so what I'm going to be making today is a 2-ingredient Lotus Biscoff mousse and a 2-ingredient Nutella mousse. Super duper easy and absolutely delicious. Let's start off with Lotus Biscoff mousse. What I've got here is 600 ml of thickened cream. For my non-Aussie followers, this is the same as heavy whipping cream. I'm going to put it in my stand mixer and whip that till soft peaks form. So I always emphasize on soft peaks. We don't want to over whip it, so just when it starts holding its shape, we stop. And this is what I mean by saying a soft peak. I want it to just start holding its shape, but the peak is not extremely hard. Like when I do this, it doesn't hold its shape completely. The reason for that is because when I add in my Biscoff Lotus spread, it will continue whipping as I mix it, and if this is whipped too much from the start, it might over whip and curdle, and we don't want that. Here I've got my jar of Lotus Biscoff. What I'm going to do is microwave it for a few seconds, just until it softens. I don't want it to be too runny. Okay, this was 20 seconds in the microwave. It has started to melt, but it's not too extremely runny. There's still some pieces in there. Now I'm going to add that to my whipped cream. Right now we've got the Lotus Biscoff and we've got the thickened cream that's whipped, and we're going to fold these in together gently until there's no more streaks. After I have folded it in, it looks like this, and your Biscoff mousse is actually ready. How easy was that? 2 ingredients and a few minutes, and you've got a delicious decadent mousse. Oh my god, just too beautiful. I wish I wasn't fasting right now so I could dig in. Here, I'm going to start with the Nutella mousse now. I've got my cream just like before. I placed it in here, going to whip it till soft peaks form. Then I'll show you what to do next. I've got my soft peak forming, and now to put this together. Okay, so with the Nutella, I've placed some in this plate, and I'm going to microwave it a little bit until it softens. That Nutella has softened, as you guys can see. It is way smoother now. I think it was about 20 or 30 seconds in the microwave, and now it's time to add it to my cream. Ooh, yum! It is so wrong to make desserts while you're fasting. Oh my god, how delicious. You guys know what we need to do now. Fold, fold, fold. So folding process is taking the spatula to the bottom of the bowl and pulling it up. Bottom, up. The reason why we need to fold them in together is because we want to reduce the movement as much as possible to prevent over whipping. So this process is the gentlest mixing method when you want to incorporate two things that are quite sensitive into each other. That is coming together beautifully. So just keep folding gently until all the streaks are gone. And here you have it. Our 2-ingredient mousse is done. It is smooth, fluffy, and absolutely decadent. So I'm going to start assembling my mousse. Now you can have it just as it is. This is actually done. It is ready. Place it in the fridge, eat it with a spoon, do whatever you want with it. But I'm going to take it a step further and place it in some dessert cups. So I've got some mini plastic cups that I'm going to be placing that in and decorating it. For that, I will need some Lotus Biscoff biscuits and a little bit more spread. I'm going to crush these biscuits and then I'll show you what to do next. I've crushed my biscuits and I'm going to start adding it to the base of the cups, as much or as little as you like. And now it's time to add the mousse to it. The neatest way to do this is using a piping bag. However, I ran out, so I'm going to be filling the mousse in a Ziploc bag and then piping it over. There goes that beautiful mousse. These cups are all lined up. Now I'm going to gently tap it to kind of smoothen up the top. That looks pretty good. Now I'm going to prepare the topping. For my topping, I've got some Biscoff spread, which I have melted in the microwave. And I'm going to add that to a bag as well. So piping bag or a Ziploc bag, and place it over the mousse. With the Nutella mousse, it pairs beautifully with Oreos. So I've crushed some Oreos here, and I'm going to add these to the base of my cups. Okay, time to fill the Nutella mousse cups. Now with the topping, I'm going to do the same thing, except with Nutella. Going to melt this in the microwave to soften and then pipe it on top. Alright, so with the Nutella on top of the Nutella mousse, it's a bit thicker than the Biscoff when melted in the microwave. So you would need to pipe it and then tap, tap, tap to loosen it up and make it form a flat surface over the mousse. Let's do one more. So you place it, you try to cover all the surface and then tap it into place. Beautiful.